Thank you, God, for another glorious day. Kutukuru hutar arata katihiri arata hasanani arata. It is solar noon. Arihitigichi aria now. And today, Spirit wants to talk about quantum transformation with the eternal flame. Shihiarana atakatiratata. So we're going to talk in light language first, because that's all that's coming through. So absorb the light codes and open your heart centers to allow the light language to speak to the deepest aspects of your soul. Anahiti arahata chikita ariana. Ushahata takataharahanata ariti arahata. Kashkana arahata katiti aratarira. Kusuhutur arnareti kichikaratata. Anahit kachari hisaka. Kutur hutukushka riarahanani ratata. Sihia kata arahata katita. Sukuchaka anahariarati. Kutukur nahaska ariarahati. Kuchuku ura na tsakatekitiki shikata ariaranahatita. Shiharanahataketekeria. Nihranahatagatitaka. Sihia sa anananalia. To otaharihatakachiri. Narskaha shikatiri haranaharesi. Tuhutakachiti aranahasakatirara. Tuhurahata takashkaniniarata. Atakatikira harna arahatikitiara. Sahiaka achinaniara takatira katakayata. Suhuka asha hata arahati. Karanara arata hatita karska hatakatira. Kochukuru huta arahata katikanarara. Husa arahatakatira aranahatakaska adira. Kotoku ura hatsakanananiara tatirata. Kutura hatananana. So today I'm at Gulfport, Asanananiara tata, at the beach. Niara takatira. The asteroid Vesta is a part of the stellium in astrology of today. And the moon is transitioning past Venus and Mars, past Pluto, and past Vesta. And Vesta is the Roman goddess of the hearth and the home. So yeah, we're going to talk about where's your heart, in your hearth, in your home. And the Vestal Virgins who were dedicated to Vestal were the priestesses and the keepers of the eternal sacred flame. And Vesta is forever vigilant, standing in power and keeping and stoking the eternal flame. Being vigilant and continually stoking the eternal flame is being in alignment, recognizing that there's a greater power in us that is beyond the physical. Everything that is physical must follow the laws of this physical universe, and therefore are limited in arrangement, in power, and using earthly magic, the beginnings of shamanism, because at the deeper levels of shamanism, the realization appears, and the birds concur, that spirit and the ineffable are the true powers. In the Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 7, the Song of God, Krishna is describing the material, which is the inferior physical energy, and the spiritual, which is the superior non-physical energy, but both are energies of God. Now, when we give our energy to other people as either an energy worker or a light worker, there are times that we feel drained because we're giving of ourselves, we're giving of our light, we're giving of our energy, because we're not tapped into that infinite source. The infinite source. The holy fire is a non-egoic energy that comes from the highest source of consciousness. It always respects free will. And it's unlimited in power. And we each have a light inside of us. It is a divine light. But when we have our viewpoint that we are separate from God or separate from Source, we give of our personal energy. And we get depleted, we need to be recharged, because we have this idea that we're separate, and we have this idea we're not in alignment. Whatever idea we're having, we're not in alignment. And we're not tapped into this infinite source. So as a little experiment, close your eyes and breathe in. Slowly breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Slowly breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Continue breathing. And we can do this with intention. As we fill ourselves with the breath, and we allow this breath to energize ourselves. And this is one of our mindfulness techniques to recharge our energy, to feel at peace, to be and to not think. As an experiment, feel how you feel when you're breathing with intention. Feel the energy that your intention is allowing you to recharge. And the next time you breathe in, invite your source or the universe or God to breathe with you. And the birds confer. They concur. Niara atakashe arirnahayaraha. But when we breathe in and breathe out with God, when we breathe in and breathe out with the universe, we not only are recharging with the physical, but we're recharging with the spiritual. Remember, the holy fire has no ego, which means it has no agenda. It is only unconditional love and no judgment. Kutukuru arahanana atakati tikiara. Kachi irana atakasa atikiara hatati takari. Kuchiku ruta ata naranari arahaska ieta. Kasaha nananari itikachikiara hatati kariata. Niarata achikara hatata kaska asisiera. Kusuhutu uru hanata atakatakiria. Kataku huta a hasa ariera na hatakitiera. Kusukatiera naniara tata. When we breathe in with God, when we breathe in with the universe, we become in alignment. No matter what we were thinking before, we allow the mind of God to become our mind. We allow the will of God to become our will. So we allow the breath of God to become our breath. And we allow the fire and the light of God to become our fire and light. And I want you to notice what happened since we started filming. When we emanate our light, we attract. Walkers have been walking by since I started. And people have come to play catch behind me. Yes, it is a beach, and it's public, but they weren't doing that before. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes beforehand. It's the power of attraction. When we allow our alignment with God, with our source within, we allow ourselves to transform. And I wrote something that was interesting. So let's hang on here. So heaven reflects this. Technically, I paraphrased it. I edited it from the I Ching, the Yi Ching. Heaven reflects the eternal flame and the divine light of clarity and truth. The eternal fire that ignites passion in the heart. It touches until all the world is enlightened and aflame. This radiance will cause an alchemical transformation at the quantum level of circumstances that changes will seem magical and miraculous. This is the invitation from the universe to stand vigilant in your power, in your consciousness, with your intention, stoking your internal fire with the unlimited source of divine power. When you're in alignment, your heart is singing the song of God. Your heart is singing the song of unity. So kuchikira tatahara sahaya atakatia daka ata atakashika ari harnahat sahi kutu tu ur hatakashikira katikira hatata arhaskana atakati takuru kashahatakira hatata arehana hatakati gara hata arietakaska atakatikituko husha ai hatakariarana hatakituko kutur hanawa arhatati takati takaska hatakatiki karhatahata arana hatakatikitaka utuku uhura hatakoch karita kashkanara arahatatati hata arhatati takarishkananawa Arihitikishka atakariharna takatikituko. Hushananari aratakatiki aratata. Kushakarina arahasananani arata. Kutu tu uta hatikashikisa. Kutukuna arahatakatikiti aratata. So I thank you, my friends. Niaratakatiki arata. For sharing in my highest bliss, and make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else?